Hi everyone, Jeanette here with Vivo Vintage Designs. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I created this floral heart using my alcohol ink dry palette, one paintbrush, and some photo paper. Check out the description box just below the video for a complete list of all the supplies and the link to Emma Lefebvre's video that I watched today that inspired this painting. She's a watercolor artist that I follow on YouTube, and today I watched her video where she created a heart using watercolor, and she filled it with these beautiful flowers, and I thought it was so pretty and I was so inspired that I thought I would give it a try with the alcohol ink, and maybe tomorrow I'll try it with watercolor. But I hope you enjoy this video. Please hit that subscribe button and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and you learned something. All right, let's get to the video. In this video, I'm going to show you how I created this floral heart using an alcohol ink dry palette. I watched a video by Emma Lefebvre on YouTube. She's a watercolor artist that I follow, and hers was so pretty I thought I'd give it a try. I've not done it before, so let's see how this goes. I cut out a heart from a piece of paper to make sure that it was perfect, and I traced it onto my photo paper. And now I'm using my dry palette to create roses. And the way I create the roses is that I just scribble little C curves in the center, and then as I create the outer petals, I dip my brush into the alcohol so that the ink is diluted. I dab it on the paper towel to make sure I don't have too much alcohol on the brush, and I create these C curves that get larger as I go out. And the way I create them is that I use the tip of the brush in the beginning, and then I put pressure on the brush as I go around, and then release the pressure as I get to the end of each petal. So you want the center to be darker and your outer petals to be lighter and wider. Now I'm creating these little flowers here. They're very simple, just 4 little petals. And I'm using different colors, but the palette remains very soft and kind of muted colors. And I'm going to fill in the heart with all these little flowers. Again, creating another little rose here. And I'm trying to be mindful of the outline of the heart so that I don't go beyond the line that I drew to guide me. Now I'm bringing this closer so that you can see how it is I create these roses. I just scribbled in the center, and now I'm creating these C curves, getting larger and lighter as I go out. And now I'm just filling in the area within the line of the heart with all these little flowers. And I thought that the pinks and oranges needed a little yellow also. So I'm mixing a little orange, a little yellow, and just using basically all the same colors, but just varying the shades and the size of the flowers. And now I'm adding in leaves. I'm using the same brush for the entire painting, and you can see that the leaves are just leaf shapes. There's no detail, keeping it very simple, very easy. And I'm almost out of the frame here, but at some point I do realize this, and I do zoom out. So just bear with me for a moment. I'm just going around the painting and filling in the empty areas with some leaves. I'm also trying to use different shades of the green. And now the areas where I see that I need something, I'm just adding a few petals as though the entire flower is not visible. It's off the paper, so to speak. And these flowers that I'm creating, it's just 4 petals. I'm making some of them face up and some of them facing you, the viewer. And now I'm just adding more leaves to fill in the white areas. And I want to make sure that I fill in the areas along the line of the heart, because if I don't, you won't be able to tell that it's a heart. So I don't mind so much the white areas within the heart, but on the outside, I want to make sure that I fill that all in so that you can see that it's a heart, if that makes sense. Okay, we're at the end of the video. And now I am just filling in the centers of the flowers that I made that have 4 petals. I'm using some dark brown with a thick consistency on the brush. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave any questions in the comments, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.